Hey YouTube, Irish Air Gunner coming at you. Today we're going to review and do an introductory on the Hawke Sports Eclipse 30 SF side focus. If you remember the introduction I did to the Hawke Sports HD IR 4x12, that was the entry level scope. I consider the Hawke Eclipse to be the upgrade. The Hawke Eclipse comes in two models. It comes in the 4x16 by 50 and it comes in the 6x24 by 50. As I said before, I put my Sports HD 4x12s on my Benjamin Discoveries. Now for my Marauders, because I take the Marauders out to 50, 60, 70 yards, I wanted a little bit more power than 12. So that's why I went with the 6x24. The Hawke Eclipse has pretty much the same similar characteristics as the Sports HD. It has edge glass, and of course it has the adjustable focus, but on the Hawke Eclipse, unlike the parallax adjustment on the front, the Hawke Eclipse has the side focus. And what's nice about this one, it goes the whole way down to 10 yards. It goes 10 yards to infinity. So that's really nice. You can use it for small plinking, small close range, or you can take it out to 100 yards and do some 100-yard shots with it. That's what's really nice about the Eclipse. It is definitely an upgrade from the Sports HD. Now we'll go through some components. The flip-up caps, as you can see, come from Hawke. They come with the scope. Your Sports HDs do not. They have the end caps. So when you get an Eclipse, you have the flip caps. Working back here, it has the adjustable. If you take the flip cap off, it has the adjustable eyepiece, so you can adjust it to your liking. Bring it in farther or bring it away closer. This here is your battery housing, and this is your illuminator for your reticle. Which I'll show you in a little bit. Unlike the Sports HD, which has the crosshairs that light up, this has a center dot, and I'll show you that in a little bit. Here is your standard 6 to 24. Adjust your magnification, your two adjustments for your horizontal and your vertical, your side focus, and then your other flip cap. And the thing, unlike the Sports HD, which is a 1-inch tube, the Hawke Eclipse is a 30mm tube. So you're definitely getting a bigger tube, heavier construction, and a larger field of view on this scope. My impressions of the Hawke Eclipse 30 side focus, I like it. I like it much better than a lot of scopes. Again, when you buy a Hawke, you're getting the quality, you're getting etched glass, you're getting the reticle that's etched into the glass, you're getting the heavy-duty construction, and also the lifetime warranty. I've had a couple comments on my Sports HD about the video about they're having problems with their Hawks. Hawke has a lifetime warranty. As long as you don't beat it, abuse it, if anything goes wrong, Hawke will replace it. So that's one thing I like about buying the Hawks. Secondly, the reticle on this is your standard Mildot. For me, I have the Hawke Sidewinder Attack. I like it, but I also like the standard Mildot. Other shooters in my family prefer the Mildots over the half Mildot and the MAP 6 and all these other reticles. They want standard Mildots. This is one of the very few scopes that Hawke makes in a standard Mildot. You can get it in the Sports HD and you can get it in the Eclipse. The rest of them are all MAP 6, half Mildot, 10x, 20x. This is a true Mildot scope, and that's what I like about it. And I'll show you in the video later, this reticle, there's a red dot in the center that lights up. So overall, this is a really nice scope. They retail for $2.99. You can get them through PA and other places. If you wait till they have their free shipping, 10% off, you can get it for about $2.70. I like the scope. It's very crisp. It's very clear. You can't beat it. If you like the Sports HD and you have a Sports HD, this is the upgrade. This will take you out to 6x24, and also it has the center dot and side focus. So if you have a Sports HD and you want to get something a little better, this is the way to go. Let's go ahead and do some video of the reticle, and let's do some comparison with the Sports HD. As you can see, the reticles are really detailed in here. You got a crisp view. This is set down to 10 yards on the parallax, 6 power. That's about 10 yards across the room. and you can see you get a clear, crisp outline picture through the scope, even through the scope cam. Try to zoom out just a little bit, and you can see the crosshairs, how they go. Now let's try to do the illuminated reticle. As you can see, it's turning green, the center's turning green, the green dot. Zoom in a little bit. The reticle is now green on the dot. Now it's off, and it comes in red. And I'll show you the reticle, how it lights up. This is red. The entire reticle lights up in comparison to the dot in the Eclipse. This is the Sports HD. Not only does it have red, it also has green. And you can adjust the different background lighting to suit your needs. Here's another view of the reticle with the standard 10 Mildot. Again, it's on 6 power, and it's set to 10 on the objective, and it's about 20 feet, 25 feet across the room. You can see that the crisp outline of the dots, as well as the clear picture that you get through the scope. So by far, it's well worth the money for what you pay for it. Here's a view at 12 power through a screen door, through the glass of a screen door. On 12 power, the tree is about 30 yards away. I haven't the parallax in for 30 yards, and through the glass you can see the crisp, clear picture. And on the background, what I wanted to show you was against the green foliage, you can see the Mildots and the crosshairs very well. So this is a very good scope for sighting and also for target acquisition. This is the same view through the glass of the screen door with the Hawke Sports HD 4x12. I have it set at 12 power, the same as I did as the Hawke Eclipse. You can see the reticle, and you can see how it stands out against the foliage in the backdrop for easy target acquisition and sighting. As you can see back indoors against the white wall, the reticle really stands out. With the etched glass, I'm not even using a camera mount. I have this camera mounted on a towel on the stock of the gun. So very good for scope cam as well as for picking out your targets. This is the reticle, the Sports HD. I have it set on 6 power, the same as the Eclipse, and you can see the difference. 1-inch tube. And the difference also is that it doesn't have the center dot like the Eclipse does. This has just a standard reticle. As you can see, mounted on top of the Benjamin Marauder, the Eclipse 30 side focus 6x24 is a big scope. It's a lot longer. I think the Sports HD is around 13.7 inches. This one comes in around 17 something. So you're getting a couple more inches and you're getting a lot more weight. I think it weighs another pound more than the Sports HD. But when you get into a higher magnification scope, you're going to get into a lot more length and weight. So this is pretty common. It's not any more weight than your average scope that you'd find in the Leapers or anywhere else. And remember, this is a 30mm scope. It's not a 1-inch, so it's a little bit larger in diameter. One nice thing I forgot to mention about the Hawke Eclipse, like the Sports HD, if you use the standard Mildot, where it comes on the Hawke BRC and the Chairgun Pro, it'll ask you your reticle map 6, 10x, 20x. If you go with the standard Mildot, you can use the Hawke BRC to do your ranging and do your pellet drop if you have your weapon chronographed. So that's one nice thing about this scope, that using the standard Mildot, you can go ahead and get your ballistic reports using the Chairgun Pro and the Hawke BRC. As you can see, the Sports HD 4x12 1-inch tube compared to the Eclipse 6x24 30mm tube, there is a great size difference. If you compare them side by side, that's what you got. You're getting about almost an extra third of a scope in the Eclipse. That's about it for today, YouTube. This is the closing the introduction, the Hawke Eclipse 30 side focused 6x24x50 scope. If you like the Sports HD and you want a little bit more power and want to stay with the standard Mildot, then I highly recommend the scope. And with the etched glass, the quality Hawke name, and the quality Hawke engineering that goes into these scopes, you can't go wrong. You can find a lot cheaper scopes, but like I said, once I shot my first Hawke, I won't own anything else. So my overall impressions are great. If you like taking your scope a little further to 50, 60, 70, 80 yards, 100 yards, you're going to need something a little bit more than 4x12, and this would be the next step. They make this in 4 to 16 by 50 and 6x24 by 50. So if you're looking to step up from the Sports HD, the Eclipse is the way to go. So if you have any questions, please feel free to send me emails. And just remember, like always, if you please comment. I like to hear your comments. I like to hear what you have to say about my videos. And please subscribe. Plenty more videos coming. And we'll, like with the other scopes, we're going to get out and do some crowning work and get some scope cam with these guns and get some information back up. So till then, thanks YouTube. Have a good day.